show you how to make this effect. It's about the multi-layer particles, and I use 2-layer particles. You can use this method to make like the 3rd layer and 4th layer particles. And let's check the effect. If you press render, it will be like this, and it looks quite nice. And I used to use Houdini to make this effect, but today I will use the blend geometry node to make this, and it's quite simple. But let's check the geometry tree. It seems complicated, but it's not. It's very simple. So it's the first layer particle, and the 2nd layer particle, 3 second layer particle, and combine them together, and then we get the effect. Very simple. So let's begin this tutorial. So let's go to Blend 4.1 and let's go to Geometry node. Press New and let's go. So we first need a subdivide, and no, not this. Subdivide surface, and we want to make it a sphere. So we like 4, level 4. It's this is right, and we will distribute points on faces like this, and I think the density is too much, and I will need 2 is okay. So after that I will store named attribute. So what attribute I will store? I will store position, because I will use it in the next steps, and I will name it P1. So I will need a simulation node like this. Connect them and use a set position like this. And here I will use the position to as the vector to make it move. So I want to connect. I don't want to connect it directly from here. I will use the named attribute and choose P1, and then connect here. And also I will use the next vector. Here I will use scale, like 0.1 is okay. And let's check the effect. So it will go outside according to the position vector. And let's go to the 0 frame. I don't want to let it move from this position. I want to make it move from the center of the world. So here I use the position and use the mesh node and use scale -1 and connect it to position. I make them in the center, and I will store them as test. Yeah. So let's check the spreadsheet here. Point 23. So it seems like it's 1 point, but it's 23 points. So this is the first step, and I will join them. I will name them like first layer particle. So next step, I will make the 2nd layer particle. So here I will use a method like this. I will instance points on them, and wait a moment. It will move like this, and then instance point on them. And then I will use a sphere. Change the radius like this, and I will transform geometry, and z-axis I will make it like 5, like this. And let's press play again. And I don't want to make it move like this. So I will need the help of the attribute P1. We store this because we will use it here and in the future steps. P1, and I will use align L2 vector here, connect them, and z-axis, and connect here. It will be like this, and this is the very right. And I will distribute points on the spheres like this. Like this, there are many particles. So when I increase the density, here it shows there are more particles, but here in the spreadsheet, I don't think it's right. It says instance 23, so that's not right. So here I will use the realize instance to avoid some errors in the future steps. So here, and this is the right points. And next we will need simulation nodes. And here, distribute points on faces. I want to connect it to scene time, to frame, because I want to change every frame and make these points very random. So here, very important, I will use a join node because when we press play, it will be like this. It will only play for one frame and it won't move because the simulation nodes, the input here, it always gets the first frame, and if you want to active them in every frame, you need to connect it from here, from outside, like this. We need a join geometry. So it will be like this. And this step, I will use a vector. I will first add a set position here. I will use two set position. I will explain later. So I will use the vector to make the points rotate and spread. So I will explain here. No, not here. Here. Okay, I forgot one. I will store an attribute here. Change it to vector, and the value is the position. P2. So this is the value of the current position of the first layer particle. It will change according to the particle position. So here we will have, let's play again. We will have P2 and P1. P1 will keep still because it's just the original position. P2 is it's a position of the current position. It will always change. Let's see. So these two values are very important. And here, let's join them. This is the second layer particle. So let's go here. And I need a pen here. Here, the origin. This is the P1 as we defined. And here, on this tip, it's P2. And I need to use the point position in every point. So I will use these 3 vectors. So first, I will get this vector. I will subtract the position by P2. So I will get this vector. And the P, the vector is like this. So I will use these 2 vectors to make a plane and cross them. So it will make a new vector here, like this, vertical to them. So this vector will make the particles spin, rotate. They will rotate, and the center is the center of this like this cylinder shape. So let's begin. Let's go to geometry node. As we explained, so we will need a position, and we will need a named attribute. Turn to vector, and here P1, P2. So I will use a mass vector and subtract them, and a mass vector again, and I will cross them. Cross these 2 vectors, and I will use a mass vector turn to scale, connect them. Maybe 0.1, and connect here. This will have a vector that makes the particles spin. Let's check here. See? And they will spread, yes, of course. And next, I will make a new. Okay, I will make more space. Okay. So next, I will make a new vector that make it spin, but it has noise. So here I will use the noise texture. When we use noise texture, I will change it to 4D, and I will give it animation like this. And I will use the color to map range, turn from 0 to 1 to -1 to 1, because the noise is always above 0. So we want to make it spread in every axis. So this is correct. And okay, we make make space for them, and I will use the named attribute and turn to vector P1. So I will use the mass vector, connect them. I will use the cross again. So, and I think this is very easy to understand, because the P1 is the direction of the the particle cylinder, as we seen before, and the noise is just direction in every direction. So by this method, we will create a rotation effect, but it will spread again, and but it will very random. Let's see. And I will scale them to 0.1. We will take this value in the future. It will be like this, rotate and spread. But it seems not very okay, because the particle radius is too big. So we will set radius, point radius. Here I will turn to a random value, 0.1, 0.5. Okay. And I think I need more particles to make it obvious, make it easy to see. 2000. Yeah, let's do it again. Okay, my computer is not very good, so it's kind of stuck. So I need a time. I need to define a time and get rid of the not necessary particles, because too much particles is a disaster. So I will store named attribute and the integer. Here I will use the named attribute time mass add 1 for each time here, and I will use delete geometry. I will select when the time is greater than a value, and I will delete that. So this value I will use random, like maybe 20 to 30. And to make it more random, I will use scene frame to drive the seed, so it will be more random. So let's see the effect from 0. Press stop and press play again. So it will be like this. And now I think it's already like okay. So if you want to make a special effect, you can just tweak some values. So here, this is not okay for me, because I use join geometry to join the here. No, not enough. From where? Here. No, just here. Just second layer particles. I will duplicate them. I will make a three layer second layer particle. We'll connect them here. No, I think I connect to the wrong position. Here. And here, join geometry. So I will make it like this, join in front of the radius. So connect them. And there is a random value here. No, I think it's not necessary. Delete it. So, and we need to change the time, because each circulation, each simulation node, they have different time. The time is here. T here is T2. Okay, T2. Okay, I forgot this T here. Here is T3. T3. Let's play again. Yeah, it will be like this. And I think this may be okay. Okay, I forgot something. Here, the seed, I want the noise seed to be different. Here is divide 100 plus 1. And here I will plus 2. 23 is okay. So here we need to connect this. Connect here. And connect it here to join them. Let's play again. This will make it much noisy. And then we will set material. And we go to shading. Let's turn to cycle, the GPU, and the noise, and lower the sample to 10, and turn to emission 1. 1 it's okay. And this is the particle 1, and this is the particle 2. This is the particle 3. Here, this is particle 1, particle 2, particle 3. Okay, then let's go to render and go to world, strength to 0, object, and particle 1, and I want like yellow, particle 2, and I want green, particle 3, and I want red, but it won't change, the color won't change. It's a problem that I tested it for several times, but it didn't work. So I will show you. So let's go here. When we press render, it's all yellow, and if we disconnect this, it will turn to green. Disconnect this, it will turn red. It will, it's like the up color will some kind of cover the color downside, to like this. And I will show you the particles, and turn to here. The particles, they are not in the same position here. See, there will be more particles. They are not in the same position. So I think this is a bug. This is not right, and I hope in the future Blender can solve this. So to make it look better, I have to use my old method, storing attribute. Let's turn to color. Okay, first don't forget this, bake. You need to bake this if you have many particles. And I will connect it to, like here, I use the vectors, mass, add. I use the 2 rotation vector. And it will be like this. And see, let's play again. Let's see the color, and it's very small. So to make it better in cycle render, so we need a mass to multiply. $100, let's see. Maybe 1000. Then the color will like a 1. Let's make them play for more time. So let's check the velocity. Yeah, you know, it's just like it's from 0 to 1. Okay, let's go to shading. And let's try to use this effect. Use effect and use ramp. Connect it to color. And this color. And this color. Right. And they all, I think they need to all use the same material. And it will be like this. And I think the radius is too big. Where is the radius? Yeah, here. Let's go to render again, and it will be like this, and it looks better. And check on upside, and it's very big, and see the whole shape. It's not like what I made in the beginning. So here I will add one. I will add one procedure. I will use time. Here I will use mass. No, not this mass. Vector mass. I will just duplicate it. And no, here. Scale is okay. I will use name attribute. Okay, here, the time. And I will use mass divide to divide the random value. The random value is the biggest time in one frame, and they will get a value that is from 0 to 1, and this is kind of like a ramp, kind of like the factor in the curve. So by this method, and I will duplicate them and make a scale here. Yes, so every step I need to add this. So here it's just a demonstration. No need for me to do that. I will just here disconnect them and check the effect. And see here, this position it won't be affected if. So see this position it won't be affected by the vectors I created. So and I think the top side is too big. So we need to tweak them, just tweak them if it looks not right. And 0.3 I think maybe this is okay. And let's see the effect again. It will be like this. And you can just here this value. You also can use a ramp to ramp them. See, it will be very straight. And if you want to affect more of the particles, you can do it like this. See? So it all just depends on you. So let's reconnect them and see where. Join. It will be like this. If you use more particles, it will be better, look much better. So this is today's tutorial. So this is all of the tutorial. So hope you like it. If you like it, you can thumbs up and subscribe. So thank you very much. Bye bye.